Hi, unicorns. It's Christina Quick, the Tarot Biz Mentor here. And today I want to talk to you about the 5 types of spiritual life coaches that are in really high demand that you can get started right away making money with if you decided to niche into these. And this video is really I created this video really to help you kind of figure out like what are the highly profitable niches that you can get into, and to also kind of open up your mind a little bit about some of the ways that you can be a spiritual life coach and some of the ways that you can do it in a way that is aligned with some of your own personal interests or even your own abilities and things that you already maybe even do in your regular life. So, the first and most highly profitable one is relationship coaching. Most of us know that if we were tarot readers at one point, that love and relationship readings are the main reason people come to tarot readers, right? The majority of it. And it's no different in life coaching, that relationships are also a big part of it. It's not always romantic relationships, though. Relationships can be platonic as well. So, for example, if you wanted to be a relationship coach that helped people with their work relations or their relationship with their family, like their relationship with their mother or their sister or a brother or even their own children, right? So you can also be a relationship coach that teaches people how to be better at being a team player at their work or in their job or career. But if you do want to specialize and niche down into romantic relationships, there's a lot there. There's a lot that you can do there. So some big themes are like on self-love, the relationship with the self, building up our self-esteem, self-confidence, things like that. Helping other people get back into the dating world, especially if you have some experience with online dating. There's a lot of like 40 to 50-year-old women and men out there that are trying to figure out this whole online dating thing, and they're looking for an online dating sort of relationship sort of coach, right? And you can use woo-woo methods or spiritual methods with like self-love spells or like confidence boosting spells or like just love spells in general. You can add that as part of like that sort of process to your coaching, right? So we're thinking about like niching down in terms of like things that can apply to anybody, but at the same time like figuring out ways that we can use our spiritual modalities to kind of help people with that. There's also a lot of room for people who want to prepare or even call in for a soulmate or twin flame sort of relationship. Always big buzzwords around that kind of niche. There's also room for people who want to specialize in divorce or even be separation coaches or mentors. So there's a lot that you can do with love and relationships, sort of spiritual life coaching. Number two, another type is intuition and psychic development coach. So there's a lot of people out there who are wanting to learn how to activate their psychic abilities or learn how to do psychic reading, or not even just for money, but just so they have their own sense of intuition themselves. And intuition coaches are always going to be in high demand. As an intuition coach, you can help other people work on or even activate their psychic abilities. You can help people even with divination. So, not just like psychic abilities, but divination as well. So, if you read tarot or astrology or numerology, or you do some other type of psychic modality, there's a way that you can actually help people and coach them how to be better at that. So if you are a tarot reader, there's people out there who want to learn how to be tarot readers. If you are an astrologer, there's people out there who want to be astrologers, right? So any divinatory kind of path or any type of psychic modality that you use and that you're really good at, you can help other people learn how to do that as well. Or you can just help regular people get in touch with their intuition, right? Everybody wants that. Number three, you can be a career coach. So, similar to a relationship coach, a career coach is really about like helping people have better work relations, but also at the same time, there's a demand for coaches that are well versed in specific careers. So if you are really good at helping others find careers that they might be suited for, or you have specialized training in some type of career, then you can absolutely do some type of mentorship with people. In this niche, we also see like a really big amount of people that are focusing on self-love, teaching about self-love coaching. But when it comes to career coaching, it's a little bit different, right? Because career coaching is more about like building up self-esteem, building up your confidence, whether that's like applying for a position or finding a new job or even asking for a raise, or even guiding people through switching careers or changing careers, right? So there's a high demand for those kind of coaches as well. Number four, kind of related to the career coach, there's also what we call a life purpose coach. And that's what I started out with. That's what I specialized in many moons ago when I was doing just regular life coaching before I went ahead and niched further into business coaching, right? So life purpose coaches are similar. They're like a sister to career coaches, but the thing is that life purpose coaching isn't always about money or career. Everybody has a life purpose. Everybody has a divine life purpose, whether they choose to monetize that or not. Some people's life purpose is to become a mother. And so maybe you support people with having children or being a doula of some sort, right? Or, working on relationships. Maybe you're a hybrid life purpose and relationship coach. You can be a hybrid of any of these as you want. And that even makes you more special and more skilled as well. So some people, like I said, they don't want to monetize their life purpose, and some people, they just want to find what their higher calling is. They want to connect to their divinity, right? And so as a life purpose coach, you can help people find meaning in their life by helping them discover their spiritual or their divine life purpose, where they fit into this world and how they make the world a better place. And finally, number five, another really, really prominent and lucrative spiritual life coaching field to get into is health and wellness. Yes, health and wellness coaches are super popular right now, especially if you have abilities to do medical mediumship or you are already someone who really does a lot in your own life, like is really accountable for your diet or your exercise, or if you're living even with a chronic illness like I am, or you have a chronic disease, or you have something that affects your health and wellness that you can guide and help mentor others with, that's going to be really high in demand, especially too if you work with specific diets, like if you wanted to be like a paleo coach, or you wanted to be a keto coach, or you wanted to be a vegan coach or a vegetarian coach or a raw food coach. Any number of those types of things, they can be spiritual in nature, right? And so spiritual life coaches who niche into health and wellness can focus on physical health, yes, but they can also focus on mental and spiritual health as well. De-stressing, relaxation, meditation, yoga. So if you have any of these sort of like affinities in your own spirituality, in your own spiritual path, and you really like yoga, or you really like meditation or something along those lines, or relaxation, you can also be well paid for being a highly gifted healer. Yeah. So there you have it. 5 types of spiritual life coaches that are in high demand that you can actually make a lot of money right out the gate if you choose to kind of specialize into one of these niches. And I want to know, do any of these sound kind of interesting to you? I really wanted to put this together for you if you are not really sure like where you want to niche, or you're not really sure what kind of spiritual life coach you are, because I noticed it in the beginning, it can be kind of overwhelming to get into spiritual life coaching and just think that you're just going to help whoever with whatever problem, right? So you can niche down, you can specialize. And I want to know, do you see yourself already in any of these niches? Do you feel like any of these would actually be a good fit for you? So let me know in the comments below how this training helped you. And if you decide to niche into any of these, I would really love to hear back from you. So I will see you in the next video.